Going on to you, Aries. So you have the Magician, excuse me, the Three of Cups, and you have the Wheel of Fortune. So a lot of you Aries have seen how one-sided a relationship can be, and a lot of you right now are tapering off from caring about this particular person. I definitely see that there's a sense of you Aries, like I said, to kind of piggyback off of the last time I did an Aries video. You Aries have had to really deal with a lot of different adversities as of late, right? Recently, I want to say within the past 6 to 8 months. And a lot of you Aries have realized that, you've realized your power. A lot of you Aries have realized that you don't have to spend any more time dealing with somebody that you don't want to. This is why there's a such thing called freedom of association, right? Let me turn on this light. As a matter of fact, I forgot the light was even on. What? Yeah, I forgot the light was even on. But I'll be done just now. You heard? I'll be done just now. All right. So the Wheel of Fortune now is about how a lot of you Aries have essentially gotten off of the wheel, right? Like gotten off of the hamster wheel of thinking that, oh my gosh, you always got to be on this type of nonsense. You always, it always seems like relationships are not fair, balanced. So the Sun card and the Judgment, you always feel like things are difficult for you. But like it is, I said before, Aries, you are a child of Set. Relationships are not supposed to come very easy to you or easily to you. And that's by design. Because first and foremost, people who are going to be coming around you, take a look at the quality. People who are going to be coming around you, if things were easy for you to attract people, as far as have people want to hang around you, they're going to be coming to you, Aries, with some nonsense. They're going to come to you acting like they don't know how to behave. They don't know how to act. Do you really want that quality of person really around you, Aries, with that nonsense? No, you want someone that can work with you and not against you. Not someone that you have to be arguing with every 3 minutes. I'm exaggerating, but every 3 minutes of the day, right? So the Five of Pentacles, right? You have the Five of Pentacles and the Devil card. The Five of Pentacles is like you, Aries, going back to square one. Like, you don't mind going back to square one, but it is frustrating because a lot of you Aries are like, okay, you're here again. Why is it that it always seems like you come up snake eyes, right? Like, why is it that you always seems like when it comes to luck, being in relationships, getting what it is that you want financially, you can get it, right? Health-wise, you can get it. But why is it that when it comes to matters of the heart, things seem to really run away from you? And the answer is because of the Devil card. There's no voodoo that's being done against you, per se. No voodoo that's being done against you, per se. No bad luck. You weren't born with bad luck. That's not it. What it is like I said before, you Aries were born with a gift. I've said this before. I've explained it in a couple of readings, right? That Aries, Scorpio, Virgo, and Capricorn were born with a gift. The gift is being a child of Set. I'm gonna have to kind of give y'all some references for y'all to actually, for the people who want to go back and check, and that, let you know that I'm not on some nonsense. I didn't come up with that. This is actually a real thing in real life. And the reason why things seem to be not necessarily going in your favor as an Aries is because, like it is, as I said before, let me just boil it down. The only kind of relationships that will exist with you are relationships that are real. If a person is coming to you on some fraudulent stuff, it's going to be very hard to actually get close to you in the first place, unless they actually mean well and unless they're actually being for real. So that is a protection, because if someone is already coming to you and they on some nonsense, making things difficult for them to get close to you will naturally deter them from actually using you and taking advantage of you. You understand what I'm saying? So the other zodiac signs, I'm not bashing. I'll find a book. I'll potentially find a book and show y'all what I'm talking about, because this really isn't about bashing the other zodiac signs. This is really about studies. This is something that I've actually found. Or I may name the book, because it's from an actual book. But because I read a lot. I'm a writer. I have to read. But and I enjoy it too. But the Six of Wands is about how and you just want things to be more fair. And that, you don't have a problem walking away from someone when it's not fair. It has, because y'all are the opposite sign of Libra. Fairness, right? It has to be equitable. It has to be fair. It has to be a fair exchange between you, Aries, and the other person. You, Aries, don't mind coming out with money. Aries people love money. Aries people have a connection, a hidden connection with the planet Saturn in the first place. We're not even going to get too deep into that connection, that spiritual or secret connection with Saturn. We're gonna keep it here. That's a whole other topic for another day. But the point is that with that, right, you just want things to be equitable. You just want things to be fair. And the Three of Pentacles, one of the things that you Aries have to understand is not everybody thinks like you. Not everybody is as fair as you. So you can't bet on everybody being fair like you. That's number one. Okay? We're getting deeper into the rabbit hole. Not everybody is going to be fair like you. Some people will be. But those are the people that you share values with. Those are the people like minds, because they understand the value in being fair in the first place. And then you have the Two of Wands, right? So the Two of Wands, those will be the people that you can be with anyway. So you don't really have to do strenuous work, because a relationship shouldn't have to feel strenuous all the time. Sometimes it will, but a relationship should not normally have to feel strenuous. It shouldn't. The normal pace of the relationship should not feel heavy. It should not feel like it's too much work. It shouldn't feel like that. Let's clarify the Two of Wands. You have the Hanged Man, Six of Wands, Sun card, the Unalive card, and then you have the Two of Wands. So there's a lot of Scorpio energy. There's a lot of Mars energy, with this. Virgo up in there, Capricorn up in here, Cancer crabs up in here. A little bit of everything. So the Hanged Man and the Six of Wands, it's going to require patience, and it's going to require what you Aries are going to have to do is, when you date, you Aries are going to have to be able to become a lot better at being able to know when it's time to leave. There's a sense of you Aries figuring it out, but you're missing looking at the writing on the wall. You're missing understanding that when you've done enough, and that how to get out of it, when you should get out. You hang out with someone, you get to know them, you're talking to them, and you end up putting in too much work too long, and this person doesn't put in enough work themselves, and you Aries are left with the bag. No, the thing that you Aries have to understand is, when you put in some work and this person hasn't shown you anything, or they've given you a little bit, or they haven't been putting in work like you, right? An effort to actually get to know them, an effort to keep the relationship, the connection alive, that means it's time for you to walk away. And a lot of the times where you Aries are messing it up at for you is that you are getting to know people, right? Getting people to approach you or you approaching is not a problem. It's understanding if the person is even a good option. You know, are they someone that would be a good option where you look at them and you go, this person is showing me a lot of good traits, a lot of good characteristics that I want to continue to talk to them about, you know, find out more about them and see if the two of us can actually be in a relationship together. The Sun card, this shows me that you Aries will have the crux of the dynamic shown to you already, and then you'll ignore it. So you Aries got to work on that. The unalive card in the Two of Wands, that's what it's saying. It's saying that you gotta put that to bed. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get rid of that, because it's saying how that will be your detriment in the future if you Aries aren't paying attention to it. You're too lackadaisical when it comes to just seeing the writing on the wall. Person is not giving you anything to work with, and you just ignore the fact that they're not putting in any kind of work. They're not putting in any effort to get to know you. They're not calling you. They're not texting you. They're not asking you if you want to hang out. They're not putting in work. They're not going out of their way to make you a part of their life. They're not putting you as a priority. They're just like, oh, well, you know, when I'm done, whatever. And it looks half-baked. It looks that way. It looks like they're not putting in an effort. You know, it looks like they're just like, blah, right? Whatever. Yeah, you got to work on that. That's part of what's messing you up too. So you Aries got some homework to do, right? You got to work on that. That's pretty much it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. Trying to make my YouTube channel grow. Smash the like button. I'm trying to go ahead and get a lot more views as well. There's a link in the comment section below called a Linktree link. Click on it. It will redirect you to a website where there's ways to get a personal reading, birth chart reading, as well as the books that I have that are on Amazon. And I will be making my YouTube channel a lot better.